starts with breaking news.
Vermont State Police now identifying the Burlington police officer who shot a man after a more than 12-hour standoff.
It's this man, Officer Brady McGee. Police say after multiple officers tried to use non-deadly force to gain control of the suspect of the standoff, Officer McGee shot him after they say those non-lethal efforts were not successful.
Channel 3's Cam Smith is continuing our coverage into this incident. He joins us now live. And Cam, you spoke with Burlington's interim chief. What did he just tell you?
Well, Kat and Darren, Interim Chief Sean Burke was limited in what he was able to say about this case, given the shooting is still under active investigation. However, Chief Burke says police had been called to intervene with 32-year-old Aaron Laux just 2 days prior to this officer-involved shooting. Screaming, followed by a loud bang in Burlington's Old North End Sunday as police surrounded Aaron Laux' apartment on Riverside Avenue.
Second time in as many days on Sunday. About 7:30 in the morning, multiple reports of the defendant in this case being irrational, but now threatening folks with violence.
Burlington's interim chief Sean Burke says officers first responded to Laux' apartment on Friday, where he appeared to be screaming, throwing items, and tearing apart a neighbor's garden. Burke says his behavior escalated on Sunday, where he allegedly threatened to kill neighbors and threatened officers with a knife.
The real challenge with this particular incident is that this person was displaying clear homicidal ideation and was actually starting to act upon those ideas, by way of the knife, the threats he were making of death to his neighbors. So that's a situation in where public safety really can't walk away from that.
Burke says Laux resisted police efforts to negotiate and de-escalate the situation. It wasn't until after 8 p.m. that Laux exited the apartment and Burlington police officer Brady McGee fired his patrol rifle, striking Laux. McGee is now on paid administrative leave. Laux was taken to the hospital, where he's in critical condition.
Officers are making a lot of critical decisions, going through a constant thought and evaluation process. They end rapidly. Oftentimes they end in ways that we don't necessarily want them to end.
Now, Burke was not able to speak specifically about what caused Officer McGee to fire at Laux. Vermont State Police say multiple officers used non-deadly force measures which were not successful. A criminal case is also pending due to the 2 charges Laux is now facing in connection to Sunday's incident. Kat and Darren.
Cam, thank you. For context, McGee was one of the officers who pleaded not guilty to his involvement in an off-duty motorcycle speeding incident back in 2023. Police say he, another Burlington officer, and a Burlington firefighter were clocked by a Franklin County Sheriff's deputy going more than 100 miles per hour in a 35 zone in St. Albans. That other Burlington officer, Jeffrey Bauer, was also involved in a police shooting last month.